Okay. Good afternoon. Welcome to a Monday, everybody. Give me a second. Typical Monday stream. Things are breaking. Okay. Everything should be up and running, hopefully. Maybe. So Saturday evening, we finished the rest of episode 1 quest, and we got the Soul of Steel true ending, meaning that there is a potential that we may or may not be able to get the hero and daughter red ring. That being said, hero and daughter is it's quite a long quest. It's all of the government quests put into one continuous quest. So from what I understand, I've never done it myself, but that will be a task and a half. So I shall see how that goes. Now, let's see. What do we want to do? So I'm trying to think. I think we just do Chorus of Sorrow. Hold on, let me see real quick. Okay. Okay, Force of Sorrow might be best. What about Lost Heat Sword? Excuse me, lady. Lost Heat Sword only has 12. Okay. Just sheer numbers, this is good. All right, yeah, today is Monday, so we're gonna try to get a few things, hopefully. Number one, we want to get the Magic Stone Arista. That'll give us our Rainbow one. And then hopefully maybe today, possibly, if we're lucky, we can happen upon our Del Saber's arm. There's a few other hard mode things that we still need. Or very hard mode, I mean. We still need to get our grass assassin arms. Hold on a sec, I need to figure out why this isn't working. But yeah, we need to get our grass assassin arms in hard, very hard mode. Unfortunately, it's not something we can get in Ultimate. We do have a gold askew here. Potential drop. Nope. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, there's not much to force a sorrow outside of getting bears, so I think it'll be in our best interest to just try to get a Hilda bears. We already got our Mahu last week, so we don't need to kill these guys. The Redria list rather is now completely up to date. I have clipped and linked said clips to the list, and now everything should be up to date with each drop. I have fixed the playlist issue. All of my YouTube stuff is being saved onto a playlist now, and each stream is being recorded, not being recorded. Or I guess I should say archived. Okay. The only slur we will accept in this chat is clanker, and that's when talking about any form of cast. Or AI. Our clanker overlords. Did I just get a drop from a box? Are you kidding me? Alright, what is this? Assassin. Nice. Still no hit. Haven't gotten a single rare with hit on it yet. Interesting. Interesting. Like, do any of my weapons have hit on them? No, my Vulcans, but I mean that's not a rare. My arms are a little sore today. I had a doctor's appointment, and the nurse lady could not find my artery to put the needle in, and she was digging around in there. Like, damn, lady, that shit hurts. Sometimes they're not very graceful with it, and then other times you have perfectly fine. It's great. She had to have the other guy on standby come in and fix her mistake. I'm like, dang lady, I ain't never had problems like this. She was all like, "Are you on blood thinners?" I'm like, "No, what? What? Do I just have those veins?" But no, other than that, other than her like digging around in my arm looking for the vein. I mean, I guess I have. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's something that I might have, because like I don't ever have problems usually, but who knows? I will say the male nurse was a lot more gentle than the woman. W male nurse. No. Nothing from the Rappies. Yeah, and I've been having a lot of needles poked in my arms lately. I went to, I don't know why I said we. Not like I have people going in there with me. I went to the have my blood drawn for my yearly checkup, and they just conveniently just happened to completely forget a whole test that they were supposed to be doing. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I got to go back. I gotta fast again, because of course they forget the one test that I need to fast for. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I didn't need to fast the first time. I did. We go back. I fast again for 12 hours, 13 hours, whatever they say. And it turns out my doctor had gotten the results from the first test, and they were like, okay, we need more tests. I'm like, good. Good, I'm glad that this is happening right now. So we got more oh no, I don't know which one was. Okay, I think it's this one. So I had more that I needed to take. But it was just the whole thing. And so now then they were like, well, you have signs of fatty liver. I'm like, cool. Love that for me. And they're like, we want to give you an ultrasound. I'm like, all right, cool. I go to the ultrasound place. Like, we set the date, we go, whatever. I go to the ultrasound place. I kid you not. This shit was like a spa. It was not. Am I having a spa date with the technician? Like, what's happening? Why? She has just the two of us playing. The lights are off. She has a candle going. She has the stuff they put on the wand is like warm as hell. And I'm like, God damn, what? It was very strange. Don't get me wrong, it was nice, it was peaceful and calming and relaxing, but I don't think I've ever been to a ultrasound place and felt like I was on a spa date. Very weird. But yeah, this morning I went for a CT scan because they were saying that they think I might have kidney stones. So that's cool for me. We love that. You're in the front desk. This place wasn't too bad, the CT place. was a lot more like medical feeling, but it was still very it was pretty cozy. I'd been there before, but yeah. Thankfully, as far as kidney stones go, I haven't felt anything yet, so it's not no symptoms thus far. So hopefully they can get me on something to break it up. And hopefully it really is just a kidney stone and it's not something else going on in there. That's what we're trying to find out. But yeah, they're telling me, oh, you might have fatty liver, you should be feeling abdominal pain. I'm like, I don't. Oh, you have a kidney stone, you should be feeling it. I don't. I don't know, like my body just throwing off false signals, like I don't know. I can't find your veins. The lady's digging around in my arm. Are you on blood thinners? No. Should I be? I don't know what's going on. But it was a whole thing today. You had to have a non-invasive surgery where they crush a large one and the rest I can pass with no pain. Damn, we love that. just crushing kidney stones easy. All in a day's work. I assume they do a minimal incision and go in. Nope, no cutting. We love that. Man, dude. Medical is just insane. It blows me away. I know it's nothing new, but the iodine solution that they give you in the IV, that shit blows my mind. And I know it's just like a simple... Obviously, something they put in your body is going to show up in the scan. But like that, it's supposed to like make your kidneys in your bloodstream light up like a Christmas tree. I'm like, word? I got that festivities in me. But yeah, I've had a lot of trouble with my kidneys ever since I was young. It got so bad my doctor was like, yeah, you're faking. I'm like, what? Yeah, dude, I'm like 15 years old faking kidney pain. You got me, dude. And then like after all the tests, all this stuff I went through, I went to different children's hospitals, got scans, got tests, got this, that, whatever. It all comes down to, oh, you're just stressed out. There's nothing wrong with it. It's okay to bleed from your kidneys every once in a while. Interesting. It's perfectly normal for a 15-year-old kid to be bleeding from his kidneys. Have blood in my urine. That's very normal. Discrimination of women is a real thing. Just like in the medical field, or like when it comes to like treatment of women, medical treatment. Yeah, I can't imagine there's like I couldn't imagine being a woman, dude. There's about like a million different things that could possibly be wrong with you as a woman. And there's just so many different causes. And a lot of these like symptoms and a lot of these like just signs of like whatever, they just kind of like brush them off as like, nah, that's not a big deal. Nah, you don't got to worry about that. And you know what it is too, is it's like, it's just they don't want to spend that money to not like insurances and stuff. Unless you're like paying it straight out of pocket the whole time, they'll bleed you dry. But if it's like through insurance and stuff, they just don't want to work. They don't want to deal with like minuscule stuff that could be nothing, or could be something. I've definitely had family that is like, she had breast cancer and she passed away now. She's been gone a few years, but she had breast cancer and she was pregnant with her second child and she had the baby. Everything was fine. She went through treatment and everything was okay. She was, free, cancer free. And she started having really bad like joint pains. And they just told her, oh, you're just fat. You need to lose weight. It's nothing, don't worry about it. Turns out she had the cancer had metastasized to her bones. And they caught it way too late. And yeah, she got real sick. She hung on for a long time, but her whole life with the kid was just being sick. Not being able to walk around normally, do anything. And now both the kids lost their mom a couple years back. And it's like, I can't imagine that, man. For some people, that's just how life is. But yeah, I definitely know what you mean though about women not like I just feel like they just do not take women seriously sometimes. As far as like symptoms and whatnot. Even Sylvia, she has a hard time pinning down something that could be going on with her body. Like they just say, oh, it's your hormone imbalances, or you have not hormone imbalance, but it's your allergies, or she's like, she can't eat red meat because she might just have gout, but it could be something more, or you never. They don't really like. So she just cut red meat out altogether, and she's like, I'm not gonna worry about it. She could eat red meat, but it's like obviously she has to watch herself. Thankfully, she has a good doctor now that can that helps her. She's gonna actually go soon, and they're gonna figure out what's going on. I'll be right back. Okay. But yeah, thankfully neither of us are really like we don't have any serious illnesses or nothing. So that's good news. Not yet anyway. We'll see. We'll see. You never know. But yeah, that's why I was a bit late to stream today. I was gonna start at 12. Okay, we're back piping for the mobs. Right now, we're looking for the Torrs. Trying to get us a Magic Stone Arista. I'm trying to think. This is probably the best quest to do this on. Forest of Star is always a good one. I'm afraid I'm not going to see the Torrs, and it's just going to Megan me immediately. Gonna Megan me through the wall. My plan is to see at least a couple Torrs today. Maybe 3 if we're really, really lucky. The drop is 1 out of 21, so it'll be a hot minute. But just getting the Torrs to spawn is the main challenge here. I should put a... Let's see. This. So we've... 3 Torrs? 1 natural, 1 pipe, 2 piped actually. Our current is the Magic Stone Arista. Oh, I gotta... Okay. Kista, I guess, huh? No Torrs. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. So close to dying. Hold on before we die. Heal. There we go. Magic Stone Iritista. Over here trying to multitask. But yeah, the contrast dye, they tell you to stay hydrated so it can flush out the dye. That stuff feels so weird going in. It's all done by machine now, so I didn't even like know. There was nobody in the room, and I'm like, the pump was, it just pumped it into me. I'm like, oh, my arm is now warm. Very weird sensation. That's what I thought. I thought they were gonna make me drink it, but now it's done through IV apparently. At least for me, they did it through IV. I always thought they made you drink it. Ugh, that stuff. Stuff is vile. Yeah, that's why they were trying to dig around in my arm for my vein. For my artery. They were trying to put an IV in. And then they do they do a saline solution to rinse your vein out. And that also is just weird. Because you immediately get like this weird taste in your mouth. You're like, what the? Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, so they have you lay on the CT table, and they have your arms above your head, and I can't see anything behind me. I just see she hooked up the IV. And then you just hear the pump going. And then your arm gets like really cold and then it'll get really warm. And I'm like, oh. Hey, I'm used to this. Because I have carpal tunnel. Hey, I'm used to that feeling. But instead of my wrist and my forearm, it's like my whole arm. Lost Heat Sword might have 2 opportunities. Maybe I'll run through her Lost Heat Sword next. I'm kind of curious. I know Rappy's Holiday is a quest I can do it on, but I don't think I can download Rappy's Holiday. I also don't feel like doing Rappy's Holiday. No, you wouldn't be able to download Rappy's Holiday. God, could you imagine downloading that? Oh, that quest is a pain in the ass. So, Rappy's Holiday is a mini game quest that you can do a bunch of stuff. You can do like a bunch of mini games with Rappy's. Like one of them is like spot the difference, or you know, it'll give you like a little riddle and you gotta find the proper Rappy. There's one that's like timing one where you have to like stop the camera at the exact moment. But it has like this like deep lore section to it for some reason. I'm like, okay, this is very weird. But there's a whole like area where you fight a bunch of Golgaskews, or like the wolves, and then after that you have another quest, another part of the quest. You go to Forest 2 and it's literally raining meteors while you're running around Forest 2 in the top-down camera. It's so weird, and you're just fighting waves and waves of Hilda-bears in each different room. It's very strange. I think it is a Sega quest. I think it was a Sega quest. I think it was an online quest. But man, it's a very weird quest, man. But if you get hit like 3 times or something with the meteor, you burn up and you get sent back to Pioneer 1. Pioneer 2. I always say that. Yeah, you get sent all the way back in time to Pioneer 1. But a lot of people recommend, or they don't recommend, but it is a quest that is recommended to run for Hilda-bears if you want them. If you want to get a bunch of Hilda-bears, because there's like 50-something Hilda-bears in that quest. Let's see. 75 Hilda-bears in that one quest. Good God. But the whole gimmick is you have to avoid the falling meteors and not get hit 3 times. And you can't obviously teleport or telepipe. So that's why I'm like, yeah, there's no way that would be a quest you can download offline. That would just break the whole gimmick. There's a few quests like that that have like that whole top-down effect on it. And the top-down camera is just so AIDS. My local retro store loves this quest. I've had the Wii disc drive replaced once because of it. My poor little Wii, dude. Getting its own workout right now. Yeah, I'll dunk it in some water later. Nah, the biggest thing with the Wii I tried to do is make sure it has enough space for the exhaust. The little exhaust fans. That's okay. I'll get the I'll get the broadband adapter for the GameCube, and that can ruin my GameCube's disk drive. The only reason why I'm not playing on GameCube right now is because I want to have the patches for Plus. Last I checked, they're about 150, 170. Not complete in box. The complete in box ones are like blown out the water. Apparently there is a hardware mod you can get for the GameCube. There's some company that does it, that installs a Ethernet port. If I'm going to hardware mod my GameCube, I'm putting the SD card. I'm replacing the disk drive with an SD card slot, and I'm getting all the bells and whistles. But that I don't know. I'll probably never mod the GameCube. The Wii is software modded though, because Wii's are just notoriously easy to software mod. That's how I'm able to get the online broadband. So I got one of the really old Wii's, one of the first iterations. They didn't have the Ethernet port. So you have to buy a USB Ethernet adapter for the Wii. I could do Wi-Fi, but the Wii only reads 2.0 Wi-Fi or 2.5 Wi-Fi. And I don't even know if my router gives 2.5 Wi-Fi. That's okay. The only mobs that I really need left to pipe for are obviously this Hildator and the slime. So the slime won't be as bad on the system. Okay, I need the Hildator and Temple too. But yeah, the slimes won't be as bad on the system because I need to actually split them every time. So it gives the disk drive some time to load the area in between pipes. Still not great for the disk drive, but not as bad as this. That being said, I might just try to farm my lilies and Hildator and Temple early. That way I can get all the piping done that I need. Unfortunately, Redria doesn't get its Inkesta, which kind of sucks. So I'll be stuck with my Lavis Blade, or my Lavis Cannon. I think Orin is the only one that gets Inkesta. Maybe on Blueburst they changed it. On Affinia. Okay, there's a few. Okay. Purple, Sky. Greeno, Skyly, Purple, Orange. Ouch. So there are a few, okay. Alicia, can you not? I do kind of want to try to find us a good slime mission. I think Unsealed Door might maybe be the best. Or not Unsealed Door. The one before Unsealed Door. Waterfall Tears. I don't know. What is it called? Crap. Now I'm getting confused. No, stop. Freaking bears, dude. God, if addicting food is gonna be my slime, I'm gonna be so sad. Okay, there's 8 in addicting food. 13. That's tragic. There's 7 in Lost Bride. There's none wonderful tears. Black paper. There's 8 in black paper. And there's 5. Oh my god. Addicting food. It looks like it might be the... It might be the quest I need to do. That is tragic. These goddamn bears. That is tragic. Addicting foods is such a long quest. Okay, letters to Lionel, or letters from Lionel, has 11 slimes in it. Might have to do that one. I'd much rather do letter from Lionel than do addicting food. So maybe we'll check out letter from Lionel again today. And we'll count the slimes. Hey, if I can get a couple bears today. Not looking good for your boy with the bears. Alright. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry, just drinking lots of water. Birdie. Why are your tail feathers all messed up? Tip of his tail feathers are all bent. Weirdo bird. Unfortunately, because I started late, I might have to call it a little early. Gotta make some dinner before it gets too late. Really trying not to eat so late. Also trying to have a more normal sleep schedule. Everybody's a little chatty today. What is bro yapping about? What are you guys yapping about over there? What are you guys even saying? Are you guys even talking? You grumpy little bird today. Hey, at least he let me place a telepod first before he shot me. One of these days I'll get a decent webcam. I'll just have a bird to cam. They'll like the attention. They'll like just something. I had to take their mirror out. The best card. Have you gotten your Eritista? Ariskello? I imagine you already have yours, right? What are you currently stuck on right now? I'm thinking I get my rare monsters out of the way. Did you get all your rare monsters already? You got your slime. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think I might try to do the same. What quest did you use for slimes? I've had 3 lavises. Nice. Nice. We love that. Oh, did it? Well, that's lucky. I just need to find a good slime quest. Looks like Letters from Lionel might be the one. More for the Volmers. That is true. Solo Blacksmith. Yeah, Solo Blacksmith you can just skip through too, right? Go straight to the caves. So I guess that's good as well. My bird is so grumpy today. I don't know what's going on with him. Yeah, okay. Might not be a bad idea. I still need everything in the caves. Well, a majority of everything. I have my Cure Poison, my Demo Comet, Guilty Light, and Red Sword. I need the Sacred Guard, Red Slicer, and yeah, everything else. Literally everything else. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Soul Blacksmith, Caves. Total of 11 slimes. Okay, that's the same as, Yeah. 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 I don't like addicting foods though, man. That quest is so long. Well, because the pan arms are usually they're in what, caves 2, 3 for addicting foods. And addicting food is just such a long quest. Yeah, they're only in 3. Okay. What was the one that I was doing for? I think I was doing Max Attack V1. Or Max Attack 1 version 2 for pan arms. Takes me about 10 minutes. Can get 2 quick pan arms. I don't even have to wait 10 minutes. I can just get them easy. And just go straight to it. But I wait 10 minutes for the extra. Yeah, I'm only doing official Sega quests. Otherwise, I would be locked out of Fragments of a Memory, and that would be hell. I fear Fragments of Memory is just gonna be... I load in, kill the first like 4 sorcerers, and eventually just restart. Can you guys? Okay. We'll stand out of the room from now on. That's if you do the whole quest. I just do the first ruins. The whole quest is kind of not the best. I mostly do it for the Del Sabers. But I didn't even think about, yeah, so we're going to need sorcerers. It's good for, the first ruins is good for Del Sabers, sorcerers, Belras, and Bullclaws. All things that I will need. Oh, also gunners. Because, you know, definitely gonna need those. Not on that one. Yeah, Doc Secret Plan is pretty quick too. It's mostly empty outside the first room. Or, you know, the test sites. Where's that other there? Okay. Yeah, you can do the first room of Doc's secret plan. Right. If I really, really wanted to, I would just sit and do a whole stream for Del Sabers, but I got a few other things I want to get. I can't, like, I really, well, because I need, obviously it's gonna be in normal mode, so that would just, where is this camera right now, dude? Okay, there was no Torrs. I'm having really bad luck with Torrs, dude. What the heck? Almost positive, yeah. I'm almost positive that wasn't one. Yeah, some of them are really good. Even still, there's not a lot of like even for Pan Arms, there's not like a super good quest or anything. Fragments of Memory is definitely a pretty good quest. Just overall. Like you said, 76 sorcerers if you do Ruins 3. Yeah, I'll have to ask Ayos. I don't know how. I might have to get the mod for the rare enemies. That being said, I don't really think it's that big a deal. The only time I would use that is for, like, right now. Right. Yeah, there's I could do Lost Heat Sword. You can spawn like 4 up on top of the fire dome. And then you just have a few you can spawn all through the map. I think I remember him farming for his Heaven Punisher. It was either him or Rorigor. I think there was one that gives a little jingle when a rare spawns. Even with all of the added like advantages and stuff, like you're still fighting the vanilla rates, vanilla odds. I was just talking about the Rappy Holiday quest, the online quest that is it's like 75 Hildebears in Forest 2. But it's just like it's a whole thing just getting to Forest 2. And then not to mention the gimmick while you're in Forest 2. Knock on wood, but so far no frame drops today. The only difference today is that I'm streaming a little bit earlier than normal. Well, 4 hours earlier than normal. So maybe it's got to be a Twitch thing. I can't see it. I can't. Can I see it? Okay, no, I couldn't see it. He was shoving himself into the corner. I see. It's been about an hour. I still haven't seen a single Torr, dude. What's going on? You really do be like that, I guess. I'm feeling that 1 out of 500. I am glad I got my cure shock before doing this. Not having cure shock for this is not great. Not fun. About what I expected from piping, though. Like I said, it's pretty par for the course. Sometimes you'll get lucky, and other times you'll go hours and hours without seeing a rare. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Ouch. Okay. Alicia, you're gonna have to... Thank you. Now, if they could all just spawn like that, that would be great. Always the one on the right that gives me trouble. I can't see it. I can't. Okay. Okay, okay.
Got him!
I wish I got him. I wish I got that Torr, man. I just want to see one. One today, please. One stinking Torr, man. Yeah, I think maybe I just get all my rare monsters or my rare drop, my rare enemy drops. The rabbit one and the windmill shouldn't be an issue. They shouldn't be a big issue. We have Max Attack version. We have Max Attack 2 version 2 that has a good amount of both lilies and bears. Bro, what are you doing over there, brother? Okay, it's not. Guy's just shoving himself into the corner. Nothing. So we just have to see a Hildator, and then we also just have to get that 1 out of 21. How hard could it be? How hard could it be? Then we want to find a disc that I want to put it on. And make a rainbow one. Or a rainbow baton. Nothing. I thought Leisha just stands there. She stands there and gets hit. He's like, I can take it. I can normally tell by the horns if it's a Hildator or not, but I just want to be extra sure, so I want to wait until I can see them. Hildators tend to have more directly forward facing horns. All right, it's been well over an hour. We are so due. We are so due for a Hildator soon. Where are all the Torrs at, man? Come on. They're all hiding. Ow, what the? I wasn't even in the room. Ooh, Automod doing its thing. We love to see it. What are you? Hey. Okay. Yeah, apparently Stream Boo is the newest hotness for these viewer bot salesman dudes. The view bot sellers. I need to get a better armor soon too. I'm still rocking that custom frame. Yeah, you take that. Don't let me get hit. Oh. What? That guy tried to jump on me again. I really do have to be careful. He can just wipe me. Obviously, he can just stomp me out by jumping on me. Some of the worst luck I've ever had with rares. Whoops. Yeah, okay. I don't see anything in Silverant that has the rare enemy drop. Or rare enemy fix. Not fix, but patch. So it's gotta be a Shidak thing. Or like an external patch thing. My luck is non-existent. Where all the Torrs at, dude? That's what I'm saying. There are no single Torrs in my area, apparently. No Torrs, dude. Ah, what the? I just got jumped. Oh, my brother in Christ. Where are the Torrs at, dude? Really do be kind of rough. Alright, wanting to see multiple Torrs today was a bit ambitious. Appreciate if this Torr stops stopping my telepipe. Thank you. Or Torr, Adele. I'm so terrified of just getting stomped randomly. Never lucky. Dude, piping makes me question everything. Only when it goes bad. When piping's going good and you're seeing rares, It's the best feeling. This is by far my worst luck in a long time with piping. Our love rappy the other day took like no time at all. What do you mean? Did that guy walk all the way around? What the heck? Discraft's gonna hate me after this. Oh. Okay, open. This guy. All right, if it goes on another if we go on 2 hours and not sing a single tour, I'll be very sad. At this point, I just want one today, man. I just want one rare tour. Or Heal the Bear. And then we gotta do some slime scouting. At least with slimes, you can split them up. And like I said, slimes are not as bad on the hard drive or the disk drive. Well, at least this is gonna be a short stream today. Guess I picked the best day to pipe then, huh? Or to have bad pipe luck. You son of a bitch. Aha, you thought you could jump into me. He wanted to jump, he couldn't. Dude, what is California, dude? 75 degrees, sorry, 76 degrees today. And it's like a weird heat too. Like a weird, like, dry heat almost. There's a high pollen count. We love that. Yeah, the air is dry, but it's a lot of moisture in the air. It's humid as hell, but the air is dry. Interesting. I hate it. So going back, yeah, I did do the Ragul Ring quest, Seed of Heart in Ultimate. And I did all the quests for Seed of Heart and everything leading up to it in Ultimate. I was like level 96. I'm like, yeah, this is fine. That's why I was like, when I was clearing the rest of the quest, I'm like, damn, what happened to all the rest of the quest? Okay, maybe Friday I'll try doing Hero and Daughter. Maybe Friday. We'll see. If I can do Hero and Daughter and get it out of the way, that would be huge. I need to look up Hero and Daughter and see, like, ask about, or, you know, see who knows and who's done it and see how long the quest is about. From what I understand, it's a pretty long quest. It's all the, apparently it's all the government quests from episode 1 put into one whole quest. And considering there's like a minimum of 4 quests per area almost, I think it feels like, I think that's what it is. There's the first quest, like, so for Forest, it's Forest 1, Forest 2. Then you have like a Forest 2 again, and then you have the Dragon, which is both. And then the Caves has Caves 1, 2, 3. Then it has a 1, 2, and 3 quest where you go through all 3 of them. And then there's a day roll one where it's all 3 of them and then the boss. I think. I don't remember fully. It's been a long time since I've done any of the government quests. Okay, so there's 3 for each zone. That's what it is. Okay. There's 3 for forest, 4 for caves, 4 for mines, and then 4 for the ruins. It might take a hot minute. It'll take a solid few hours. And it's all in one quest, so you have to do it all in one sitting. So I'll probably, on Friday, I'll probably start way earlier in the day. It'll probably be a morning stream. We got the true ending for Soul of Steel yesterday, so I don't know if that's part of the whole red ring thing that you need for hero and daughter, but we got it anyway. Just looking at PSO Palace, it shows you just have to do Dr. Rusto's research, befriend Montague, and then do hero and daughter. Talk to Montague before you go down to Ragul. He'll ask you to investigate. Kill Falls, go back to him, then go back to the Falls room, and then back to Montague. But I don't know. We'll have to see. I also want to do my enemy part conversion, so I'll do that sometime soon. Alright, it has officially been 2 hours since I've been piping. Huge. So there will probably be no fragments of a memory tonight. And at this rate, no Torrs. One out of 512, by the way. Okay, the way I see it, every not Hildator we get, it's just adding to our luck for the 1 out of 21. For when we do see a Hildator. If only it was, if only that's how it worked. That Alicia, get your ass in this room, dude. All right, my game is officially bugged. I don't know. It's not a single Torr. Confirmed. Game's broken. I installed the no rare monsters patch on accident. That's a regular one, isn't it? Yeah. I recently started a new run of, or a new playthrough of Final Fantasy 12. I think Final Fantasy 12 might be one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. I just forgot how awful some of the voice acting in that game is. Really is a product of its time. The biggest tragedy of the Halo 2 remaster for the Master Chief Collection was them removing the Blow Me Away song from Gravemind. Tragic, dude. A song they replaced it with just doesn't hit the same. I will say though, Halo 2 Anniversary is a gorgeous game. This is a bursting stream. All I do is burst. To and from Ragul. It's a piping and a bursting stream. When this starts happening, I am like dead on convinced that my game is just broken. All right, at this rate, I just want one tour, dude, and then I give up for the day. One chance at that Eratista. Whoa, the camera. Dude, the camera is so bad sometimes. I will always try to defend this camera, but it is so bad sometimes. What a snooze fest, dude. Excuse me. Stop it. Might as well be shiny hunting at this point, dude. That's essentially what I'm doing. I'm just soft resetting. Let me get that shiny starter, though. I think for me personally, my favorite starter, shiny starter, is probably Mudkip. Obviously, Charizard's like one of the better shinies, the third evolution shinies. But I think like just for the baby starter, I think Mudkip's my favorite. I can't even remember Gen 2's shiny starter, like what they look like, the shiny starters. I know Cyndaquil is like slightly like a golden brown color. Totodile is like this, like a weird teal color. Chikorita, couldn't for the life of me remember what she looks like. What about Gen 1 starters? Obviously, Charmander's gold. Bulbasaur is like a slightly different green color. What is Bulbasaur? Or, sorry, Squirtle. What is Squirtle shiny? I don't know. I don't use Squirtle often. Okay, it's like a weird, like... Yeah, it's just it's a lighter blue, okay. Oh, yeah, his war total is actually kind of cool. I know, maybe I'm biased because I'm a Gen 3er. I'm a big Hoenn fan. Alright, if we don't get any Torrs in the next 30 minutes, I'll just do one foam run. Maybe make me feel better. Alright, starting now, we're counting 30 minutes. If only. The closest thing you have is starting up a TTF and then resetting that to lobby. I did that one time. Did she just heal me? I've never had her heal me. Hold on. Haven't seen a single Tor today, by the way. Why is my computer doing that? Anguish 10, yeah. Remember people were trying to do Anguish 10 box runs. Oops. Sorry about that. Wait, hold on. Is that? Oh no, okay. Okay, hold on. I wanna... There's our timer. That's what I was trying to figure out. Okay, once that timer reaches 0, we go to foam time. This would be a tragic day if I don't see one single tour today, man. Made an absolute tragic Monday. Oh my God. It took so long. Wait, let's not kill that one. Please. No, dude. Also, I wasn't buffed, I just realized. Tragic. All right. All right. Thanks, game.
Got him!
Yeah, you got me. I've been had 2.5 hours with not a single tour, dude. And I get got like that. Let's just go ahead and complete the quest real quick.
Drink that water, bitch, drink that water. Drink that water, bitch, drink that water. Drink that water, bitch, drink that water. Drink that water, bitch, drink that water.
Yeah, let's go ahead and complete the quest to get some Meseta. And then I kind of want to do nothing. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Okay. I do know what I was gonna say. I want to do addicting food after this. I know. Addicting food. Snooze fest. But since I'm only gonna be here for another 30-ish, 20-ish minutes, might as well try to plan out what I need or how it's gonna look for slime farming. One tour today, dude. Are you kidding me? I'm so depressed. It would have all made up for it if I just got the one, or if I got the drop, I mean. Okay, hold on. Let me. Yeah, game sucks. All right, we'll reset the timer. Excuse me. Got about 30 minutes, so let's see how fast we can do. We just need to get to caves 2. That's all. All right, do I get knocked down by these guys? Let's find out. No. Score. So we do still need everything in the caves almost. The only thing we don't need are the lilies, the mill lilies, and I think one of the pan arms. Hold on, let me reset this room so they don't kill me. Okay, we don't need the Ob Lily, Mill Lily, the Volmer, or the Milkweed. Everything else we need. That being said, it would be very cool if we got another red sword. I'm gonna chop everything up today to just being a Monday. Surely that's what it is. Got that Monday luck. Or lack thereof. Hey now. Okay, we don't need this, but we'll grab it anyway. Just a guilty light. Oh, hello. The die grinder. We love die grinders, dude. Especially when I don't have anything to put them on. Uh-oh. See if he sees me. At least I got one of them. Whoa, that crit. Ouch. I might be dead. No, okay, I'm fine. Okay, yeah, the one in the front's a lot farther through. It would just be salt in the wound if I got a cure poison right now. I would be so sad. Ooh. Oh. If I'm quick, I can get a level today. Yes, please. Okay. Not bad. That was a pretty quick. Okay, so now we're gonna find the room with 2 slimes in it. Oh. I forgot that guy was there. I deserve that. Alright, hold on. Reset. Alright, that never happened. You can't prove it. Do I have rest of 20? I think I do. Yeah, okay. Oops. Whoops, wrong way. Now, part of me feels like it would be worth it to grab my mind mag for when I'm splitting. Wouldn't be a bad idea. There's no downside. I might do that. This has been a pipe-tastic day so far. And you know what? I'm about to be back at it again. Only for a short time though. I started stream late, so I gotta end early. But tomorrow I'll start at 12 p.m. PST, and then we'll go the full 4 hours that we normally do. And I'll start being a little bit more responsible with stream and stuff. I've had a lot of doctor's appointments going on lately, so they've been kind of cutting into my stream time. We have made some significant progress, though, the last week and a half, or weekers. It's been about 2 weeks. We got a lot of good drops that we needed. Would be really cool if we got one of the Ubers that we need. Or like the semi-Ubers, like the Magic Stone. Or the Lavis. Or the Del Saber's right arm. That would be kind of cool if we got that, you know? Also, I love when I do a photon blast. It literally does less than a normal attack. Love that. Oop, hello. Dude, what do you mean? You know what? We take it. What do you mean, dude? Why are these... Why is this guy being a... Why is he being a butthead, dude? Okay. Kept getting crit by that one guy. Okay, here we are. Unfortunately, I have the bug fix patch. That's a mouthful. So I can't split them with the normal methods I would. Yeah. I would normally do a triple combo and then split them. Is that everybody? All right. See, at least with the slimes, you have double the chances. So instead of just the 2 slimes, you get 4. Okay, I need to stand in the right spot. I think that's everybody. Yeah. The only thing with slimes splitting is you're gonna use a lot of TP. Another thing you can do if you don't have the bug patch is you can do a triple combo and then you can do Gifoe. But you don't want to spam Gifoe because you will kill them. You just want to cast Gifoe like maybe 2 times spread out. Also got to be careful not to let them kill each other with their tails. Because for some reason, they just one-shot each other with their tail attack. Alright, just wanted to give it a chance. See if we can't get a slime. Push my luck a little bit, you know how it is. Oh, I should probably take off. Hold on. There. One more for safe measures. Okay. Whoops. Okay, we'll since we're close to the exit, we'll just finish the quest. Or to the ruins caves 3. Can't talk. So once the timer ends, we'll just finish the quest. Looks like I found a good spot though to stand. All right, we got about 2 more pipes, and then we'll just clear the quest. All right, last pipe. Last pipe lug. Wow. What are the odds? Oh, right. I'm just gonna spam Gapoe, because screw it, why not? I think it's this way. I think it's south, the way we go. I don't remember. Nice level. Huge. Oh. I need to stop getting crit by those guys, dude. Wait, did I even... Okay, I did. Unlucky day today, but you know what? It happens. It's bound to happen again, many, many times. You can only imagine how bad it's gonna get with the Ubers that we need. We shall see. Somebody say cake? Okay, game. Only rares today I've gotten are box drops. Okay, at least this one's a disco. And it's zeroed out. We love that. Freaking love that, dude. Oh, come on. Cake. landscape talk. We're top cakers. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and clear the rest of the area though for potential drops. Okay, dude. I'm just gonna reset the fan arms. That one slime just disappeared twice. Oh, okay. Totally did not expect to freeze that, but yeah, works. Uh-oh. Lame. We want the pan arms before the separate. Before they're separate parts. Yeah, because we want the Sanjay. right. We have a couple more rooms. There really are a lot of can arms here. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, take that. Nice try, dragon. Worth it. Worth it being impatient? Not really. Oh yeah, there's the Dob again. Right, we found that Dob. Completely zeroed out Disca of Brave Man. Why? Why do you crit me all the time? Okay, dude. Literally paralyze him the same attack I kill him. Okay. Think we're done? We'll just walk back real quick just to make sure. But yeah, we're pretty done. Kind of a lame day today, but that's okay. Rusty Cucumber, thank you so much for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, you know what? We might have one more room. Hold on. Let's see. Don't remember. Yeah, okay. Oh, I don't have shift to deep in. Ow. Nice crit. Last and final room. Damn. Today has been quite unlucky. Alright. That is the whole of Caves 3. Just to recap, I think it took us 2.5 hours just to see one Hilda tour. Of course, didn't drop what we needed. Then we spent the rest of the time just trying to see if we can't get a rare slime as well. Also did not work. But yeah, I started late, so I'm gonna have to end early, unfortunately. No doctor's appointments tomorrow, so should be able to start on time. But yeah, I think that'll do it for me tonight. Pretty unsuccessful and uneventful day. But that's okay. Double check the PSO category real fast just to see. Okay. We'll throw you guys over to Kai. Give Kai our best. Okay. I said there we go. All right, give Kai my best. I gotta go make some food, but you guys be good. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, 12 p.m. PST. And yeah, we'll try to get another tour, and we'll see what we can do. All right, everyone, have a good night. I'll see you guys. Peace.